Hi everyone, this is Paul Harris from the Center for Water Efficient Landscaping. Over the last few months we've been doing some improvements to our irrigation system here at the Greenville Research Farm. And part of that has been to install a subsurface drip irrigation system for a turf grass area. I want to show you guys what that project's been like. So the system actually wasn't as complicated as I thought it was going to be. It's fairly basic. So we start out there with an isolation valve, pressure reducer and a filter, and then our water supply comes down and is distributed to our different drip hoses. And this is just regular inline emitter hose that runs all the way down the length of the area. One unique thing about this system is we're utilizing this fabric, and what this fabric does is it helps distribute the water a little bit more evenly throughout the area. As the water comes out the emitters, it hits this fabric and disperses, and that way you kind of eliminate dry spots or wet spots. So one thing we've added to our system is an extra isolation valve, and what that isolation valve does is control these overhead sprinklers. And I'm sure you're wondering, what's the point of having a drip irrigation system if you're just going to add sprinklers to it? And the reason we add these sprinklers is if we have inputs such as fertilizers or pesticides that need to be watered in. So what we can do is we can turn off our drip, add our fertilizer or pesticide or what have you, and then turn on our sprinklers, irrigate it in, and then switch back over to the drip. Quick update on the project. We finished putting the soil back and we turned the system on just to see if it would work. Looks like it's working okay. Right now we're adjusting sprinklers for the establishment, and then soon we'll be laying sod, the favorite part. So we're going to give the sprinklers a test. Turn that off, turn this on. Yep. Got wet. So we'll have these sprinklers on when we do any fertilizer applications and during establishment. But the main irrigation is going to be from the drip. Okay, Jesse, roll out the last piece of sod.
All right.
Can you do it straighter next time?
You'd think I'd be practiced enough by now.
Looking good. Beautiful tall fescue.